Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. We may check group of Paccayas. Previously we have taught Aramana group 8 Paccayas, Anandra group 7 Paccayas, Sahajata group 15 Paccayas. After that, Paccayas and Anakanika Kama group 2 Paccayas. So after that, Vatupurejada 6 Paccayas. After that, Paccayara group 4 Paccayas. Rupa Ahara group 3 Paccayas. Rupa Jividendriya group 3 Paccayas. After that, 24 Paccayas by groups. So it is according to sequence. Etu Paccaya is in which group? Sahajata group. So that means in one moment. Cheda Chedasika usually. Chedaja Rupa. Aramana Paccaya. Aramana group. Aramana is a leader group like that. Number 3, Adipati Paccaya. Adipati Paccaya is in two groups. One is a Sahajata group, the other is Aramana group. Like a Chanda Adipati, Chanda Samyodagana Dhammana, Sahajata Paccaya. It is in Sahajata group. Cheda Adipati, Viriya Adipati, Vimansa Adipati. But the other part, Yanyan Dhamma Karong Katawa, Yeye Dhamma Opechandi, Cheda Chedasika Dhamma, it is in Aramana group. So Adipati is in two groups. Anandara Paccaya is in Anandara group. It is like a leader group. Samanandara the same. Sahajata Paccaya, Sahajata group. It is a leader group. Nyamanya Paccaya in Sahajata group. Nesaya Paccaya. Nesaya Paccaya is number 1. Sahajata Nesaya, Sahajata group. In the Nesaya Paccaya, Chadara Kanda Arubino Inyamenya. Mahabuddha Inyamenya, Augandekane Nama Rupa Inyamenya, Cheda Chedasika Dhamma, Cheda Samuthanana Rupana, Mahabuddha Ubada Rupana. Those are the same as a Sahajata, because of this in Sahajata group. Vatupurejada Nesaya is like a Chakayarana, Chakuvinyana, Dhaduya. That is eye sensitivity for the eye consciousness, like that. So it is they are base. Also Yanupa Nesaya Mano Dhadu Jamano Vinyana Dhadu Cha. That means Sahadaya Vatu. It is also Vatupurejada group. Aramana group is like that. Rupa Yarana Chaku Vinyana Dhaduya. Kala object for the eye consciousness, something like this. It is Aramana group. So Nesaya is into 3 groups. Upanesaya Paccaya. Upanesaya is Aramana group, like Aramana Upanesaya, Nandru Upanesaya, Bhagatu Upanesaya. So in 3 groups. Vichajata Paccaya. Vichajata is Apurejada Paccaya. 2 things. Aramana Purejada, Aramana group. Vatupurejada group. 2 group. Vatupurejada is like a Chakayarana, Sodayarana, Ganayarana. Those are Vatupurejada. So Rupayarana, Sadayarana, those are Aramana Purejada. Vichajata Paccaya, Vichajata group. Asayona Paccaya in the Anandra group. Kama Paccaya. Kama is Sahajata Kama, Anandra Kama, Bhagatu Upanesaya, Nanakanika Kama. So Kama is 3. Sahajata Kama usually people don't say. We say nanakanika karma only. We use karma like that. This is the mind karma. Or Anandra karma is mega to phala. Mega chirana produce phala result. Part knowledge. Part chaita. Chirana associated mega chaita. Produce phala result. Those are Anandra karma. So next one, Vipaka Paccaya, Sajada group. So Ahara Paccaya is a two group. One is a Rupa Ahara. The other is a Nama Ahara. Rupa Ahara is a Rupa Ahara group, and Nama Ahara is a Sajada group. Like a Kublikaro Ahara, this is a Rupa Ahara. Arupino Ahara. Arupino Ahara is a Sajada group. Indariya Paccaya is a Sajada Indariya, Vutupurejada Indariya, Rupa Jivita Indariya. So in three groups. Jhana Paccaya, Sajada, Mega, Sambhyota or Sajada group. Vibhyota Paccaya, Sajada Vibhyota in Sajada group. Vutupurejada Vibhyota in the Vutupurejada group. Vichajada Vibhyota in the Vichajada group. Ati Paccaya is a Sajada group, Aramana group, Vutupurejada group, Vichajada group, Rupa Ahara group, Rupa Jivitendariya group. So Ati Paccaya is in many group. So Nati Paccaya, Vikata Paccaya, the same as Anandara. Avikata Paccaya, the same as Ati Paccaya. So this division is also something to understand. So especially more importantly is previous one, like group, how many Paccayas. It is important one. So next one, next category, like to understand more relationship of timing between cause and effect for some Paccayas. Same mind moment, rising together in the same moment. It is a Sajada group. One mind moment, next, from Nama preceding mind moment to Nama of immediately succeeding mind moment. It is Anandra. One after another they spot. So next one is a before. That is a Burejada. Before is a Bure. From Rupa that arises in earlier mind moments to Nama that arises in later mind moment. It is a Burejada. Cause is arising before, effect is arising late. So after is a Paccaya Jada. Paccaya is after. Pranama that arises in later mind moments to Rupa that arises in earlier mind moment. So Nama arises later, but it is a cause. Rupa arises earlier, but it is effect. Vichajada Paccaya. Time gap varies. Time difference between cause and effect can be one mind moment or many mind moments, one life, many lives, even more, even many eons. That is a Bhagavadupa Nesaya, Nanakanika Karma group. For example, now you listening in Dhamma, that one later, after maybe one life, 2 life, 3 life possible, will produce a result. It is a Bhagavadupa. So it is to understand more. So another division is like Nama to Nama, Nama to Nama Rupa, Nama to Rupa, Rupa to Nama, Panyati Nama Rupa to Nama, Nama Rupa to Nama Rupa, like that. So another category. So it is to understand only. If you think, busy, also you don't learn. Only first group need to learn, like Aramana group 8 Pichya, Sajada group 15. It must do. I must do it. The others are just for more understanding. So now we're trying to go the practical way to practice according to Paul book. This is Kamati Hetuka Paṭṭhāna. Kamati Hetuka Paṭṭhāna. First, Kamati Hetuka Paṭṭhāna. Yes, Hetuka Paṭṭhāna. Kamati Hetuka Paṭṭhāna. Like we have 3 parts, like first, second, third, 3 parts. So you see below, like a present life of Paṭṭhāna, like our Paṭṭhāna. So before Paṭṭhāna, previous life duty, death, my moment. After Paṭṭhāna is the first bhavanga, like that. So it is a Kamati Hetuka Paṭṭhāna. Kama is like a sensual realm, like a human deva. Hetuka means 3-rooted. D is 3, Hetuka is rooted. Paṭṭhāna is rebirth linking. So 3-rooted rebirth linking consciousness. Because a meditator, he has, in this case, he has practiced like a materiality, mentality. Now he is reaching into cause and effect, Paticca or something like this. So very possibility he is a Tihetuka, 3-rooted person. So quite knowledgeable person. So, yeah. Because of this, that is a Tihetuka Paṭṭhāna, especially for the meditators Paṭṭhāna. So, meditators Paṭṭhāna. So, this metta is not according to Hetu Paccaya, Aramana Paccaya, not according to this sequence. This metta is according to process like a Juti, Paṭṭhāna, 16 Bhavanga, like that. Based on that, how many Paccaya we can do. For example, briefly, for the Paṭṭhāna, so how many group can be? Juti to Paṭṭhāna is that is Anandara Paccaya. So that Paṭṭhāna may have object like a Kama or Kama Nimitta or Kati Nimitta. That object to this mind is like Aramana Paccaya. So in the past, we have done Kama. Because of that Kama, we got this Paṭṭhāna mind moment. So that Kama is a Nanakanika Kama or Bhagadupa, like that. So within the mind moment, there are Cetas, Cetasikas, and like materiality 3. Number 1 is Jivita Rupa, Bhava Rupa, Bhava Daska, like a female or male decade Kalapa. Number 2 is body decade Kalapa. And those are materialities. But this Kalapa is square. Usually our Kalapa is round. Which is real is you need to check when you are meditating. This is shown by our brother JJ. So Kalapa becomes square. And usually right round. So how happen, I don't know. So another Kalapa is Hatayavatu. So, if within that mind moment support each other, if so, that is a Sahajata group. Sahajata group, like that. So, only we fix this mind moment, how many conditions can we support. So, for the Paṭṭhāna mind moment, how many conditions we have to arise. This is like an effect. And so how many conditions we will have. So previous life duty, present life, Paṭṭhāna, rebirth linking in mind. And after that, fast bowing. So Chaitas are like, Rupas are only 3 clubs in the very beginning. So Chaitas are 1 Chaita, 1 of Nama Sampayota Mahavipaka. Jnana Sampayota Mahavipaka. Because of the re-rooted person. So 7 universes is Phasa, Vedana, Chirana, Jivita, Ekagata. The others are, they don't put, because of no cause and effect. Okay. So, Vidaka, Vichara, Viriya, Piti, Sada, Sati, Aloba, Adosa, Panya, Amoha. So actually Chetasikas are more than that. Maybe this is a useful, which can cause only he wrote. Or a Chetasika, maybe 34, 30. Chaita and Chetasika together, 34, or you can imagine 34 factors. So that is our starting point. Okay, we may turn the next page. Huh? Oh, they draw. You. Oh, first page. Okay. Only we have a second page. Okay, you sure? You sure? Okay. Oh, you sure? You are reaching second page. Reaching in second page. So, we will read Kamati Hetuka Paṭṭhāna, Kamacharupa, except Hadaya Vatu, as a Paccayas. So, like the below is Nama support Rupa. So, you should do another arrow. Only, another arrow. Okay, 2 arrows you can do. Next arrow is not so nice. So that is the Nama spot, 2 materialities. 2 materialities. So 2 materialities is this Nama, like may say 34 things support Bhava, female or male decade club, and Kaya, body decade club. So, can you guess there is which group? Is it Aramana group? Or is it Picha Jada or Pure Jada? Which group? So, Sahajata. That is within one mind moment. Because of Paṭṭhāna mind moment. Nama Rupa arising in together. Sahajata group. Sahajata group. Once we say Sahajata group, surely Sahajata Paccayas, Nesya Paccayas, Ati Paccayas, Avikata Paccayas. It is very sure. Sahajata, Nesya, Ati, Avikata, no need to check. Because all that is the biggest Sahajata, or the same. Only, so here, because of Paṭṭhāna mind is Vipaka mind, Vipaka mind. Pradesandi mind is a Vipaka mind. So because of this, Vipaka Paccaya. Vipaka Paccaya can get. Pradesandi mind is a Vipaka mind. Vipaka Paccaya. Next one, this is a Nama to Rupa. Like a Rupino Dhamma, Arupina Dhammana, Arupino Dhamma, Rupina Dhammana, Arupa support Rupa. It is a Vipayota Paccaya. Vipayota Paccaya. So they are rising together but not so mixed. So you see Paccayas, Sajada, Nesaya, Vipaka, Vipayota, Ati-Avagata. If you decide Sajada, surely, Sajada, Nesaya, Ati-Avagata, very sure, no need to check. So always together. Only because of Vipaka mind moment, Vipaka Paccaya, you can get. Also because of Nama to Rupa, Vipayota Paccaya. Vipayota Paccaya. Nama to Rupa not mixing like a Chitumadu. So that is one way to discern. Within the mind moment, you check. Nama to like 3 klapa. 3 klapa is a body decade, like a female or male sex decade. Another one is, that Hariyavotu is later, because Hariyavotu is a little bit different from others. The other Rupa cannot support back to mentality. Hariya can support back mentality. It is a difference. Okay, that is a Sajada group. Another one. Next page. Next page is we choose Paccaya, Aloba, Adosa, Amoha. So among Nama, we choose as a cause just Aloba, Adosa, Amoha as a Paccaya. Paccaya, not an arrow, ugly arrow. You need to write. Can you write? Okay. So you can write. So that is Aloba, Adosa, Amoha is as a cause. So Rupa is effect. Sajada, the same as Sajada. What difference? Because Aloba, Adosa, Amoha, what they are? Hetu Paccaya. Yeah, Hetu comes in especially. So Hetu, another. Because of this 7 Paccaya can support 7 ways. And as a together, Sajada Paccaya. As a dependent, Nesaya Paccaya. As a result, Vipaka Paccaya. Result means Vipaka is quietly arising. Because of Vipaka, because of no kusala or akusala. The mind not active. In the Pradesandi mind is very quiet. Like you are sleeping in mind. Actually, Pradesandi is a sleeping mind, the same. Because of very beginning, like joining in 2 lives. Past lives and this lives. Because of this, only we say Rivada linking consciousness. Pradesandi. Actually, the same type of mind with the Bhovinga. Bhovinga also this mind. Pradesandi also this mind. Vipaka. Vipaka Paccaya is like someone stay under the tree, very cooling. No active. Relaxing way. Our sleeping mind is relaxed. Because of Vipaka Paccaya. They support each other as a Vipaka. Quietly arising. Not active. That is the way of Vipakas supporting. So, Vipayota is because of Nama to Rupa, those are not so mixed. Not so mixed, not like a Chitumadu. That is a 6 taste. Together into 1 curry, but still can differentiate. So, Ati Paccaya as a presence, Avagata Paccaya as a no absence. No absence. So, hetu paccaya as a root. As a root means alobha, adosa, amoha, those are roots. The root support trees quite strongly. Not like a soil, not like a water. Root is a very important cause of the tree. That is a hetu paccaya. So if we have greed, anger, our actions become very different. If we have alobha, no greed, no hatred, our actions are different. Because our root is in our heart. Based on greed, based on anger, we have to act. So, like that, if someone greedy, trying to get others' property. If a non-greedy, so alobha, want to give something. So, very different. Like a sword as a root. So, next one. Next one is Chirana. Chirana. Chirana support the other rupa. True rupa. So, what can be? What can? Karma. Sajata group, because within one mind moment, they are rising together. Saha is together. Jata is rising. Because of rising together, first of all, you need to decide Sajata group. After that, only you can find Paccayas. Like that. So, firstly, we choose Vipaka, Vipaka. Second, we choose He, Di, Kan. The Dipati cannot get. Dipati cannot get. Because in the Paṭṭhāna time, nobody have a strong. That is a very fast in the very beginning. So, Hedi Kan, after that Kan. Hedi Kanha Emeja, you may know that. He is a Hetu Paccaya, you may check. And after that, Dipati Paccaya, you may check. Dipati cannot get in the Paṭṭhāna time. No Paṭṭhāna Kamajarupa or something like that. Hedi Kan, Kama. So if we want to check Kama Paccaya, Chirana, Kama is a Chirana. So we choose Chirana as a Paccaya. And that means we want to get Kama Paccaya. So Chirana support those two rupas, two kalabas. So it is Kama Paccaya. Sajata group, Kama will include. So, because of Vipaka, Vipaka, my moment, Vipaka. Because of Nama to Rupa Vipayota. So, Hetu. Chirana may not be Hetu. You 7, you put Hetu. We put Hetu. Yeah, okay. Chetu no Hetu, not include. So, Hetu is like a previous one. That's the machine problem. Huh? So, Sajata Kama Paccaya, because the Kama is a few different things. So, Paccaya only we focus that Paṭṭhāna, my moment, how many Paccaya, how many category we can do. In this case, you trying to see Chirana is as a cause, the two rupas as a effect. So, supporting way is a 7 way. One difference is a Kama Paccaya. Kama Paccaya. Kama is Chirana like a volition, like as a seed. So, have this seed. So, next one, we will go. Hedi Gan Ha. Hedi. We have checked He, Dipati no. Kama, we have checked. After that, Hedi Gan Ha. Ahara, we will check. What are aharas? So, especially Nama aharas are Chaita, Phassa, Chirana. Ahara, 4 kinds of ahara. One is a Rupa, Kaplikara ahara. The other is a Phassa, Chirana, and Chaita. These are aharas. So, those are we have learned in the 7th section. So, What are aharas? Aharas are Chaita, Phassa, Chetana. So, Chaita, Phassa, Chetana. So, ahara paccaya. Yeah. Ahara means like the house near to fall down. So, with the pillars supporting. So, with this cause and effect, these chaitas, phassa, chetanas are supporting like pillars. Yeah, like pillars. To be stronger. To be stronger. Like a nutriment we eat, that nutriment support body. So everything's are strong. In the same way, these are mentally supporting. Next one. Indriya paccaya. We will check. If so, we need to know indriya factors. We have learned what are indriyas. So, indriyas are chaita, manindriya. Next one, vedana. Vedana is many names. Sukha indriya, dukkha indriya, somnasa indriya, domanasa indriya, ubekha indriya. Those are vedana. After that, jivita. Jivita is jivita indriya. After that, ekagata. Ekagata is another name. Samadha indriya. Next one is saddha. Saddha indriya. Sati. Oh, viriya. Viriya is viriya indriya. Saddha is saddha indriya. Sati is saddha indriya. Panya. Panya. Four indriya. Like panya indriya. Aninya tinya sami indriya. Inya indriya. Inya dao indriya. Those are panya. So, indriya how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 factors. So, in the indriya paccaya, we have found 8 factors. So, these indriya support 2 materialities. So, as a indriya paccaya, indriya is like a city seeking, not the whole country. Control own situation, something controlling. For example, saddha. Saddha, if there is a saddha, have one kind of controlling. For example, you have to attend the Paṭṭhāna class quite long time. That is a saddha. One of the factors is saddha controlling you to be able to attend such a long time like that. So, if you not have a saddha, the mind is shake. Should I go or not? Something like this. So, sati is a mindfulness, listening carefully, paying attention, remembering or knowing the sound or something. That is one kind of controlling. So, that is indriya paccaya. So, sahajata nesya vipaka, vipayota atyavikata, and as a indriya also. So, those are supporting ways. Erika ha a mega, a me, mega paccaya. Erika ha a me, jala. Oh, mega is later. Okay, that's you can check mega fast also here. According to here, jhana fast. Okay, jhana also okay. According to my like a sequence, erika a mega rather jhana, but here jhana fast. Okay, you can do mega fast. You cannot. Okay, no problem. Okay. Okay. Mega. Erika a mega. Mega is as you know, sama deity, sama Singapore. Those factors. Number 1, ekagata. That is sama samadhi. Vidaka you used. Okay. Vidaka is like sama Singapore. Viriya is sama vayama. Viriya sati is sama sati. Panya is Samadhi. Samadhi. Jivita. Vichara, Viriya, Vidi, Adaya, Sati. Yeah, those are mega factors. If you choose these mega factors, so you can get mega as a mega bhajayo. So mega is as a way, as a road, support as a road. It is like just in the vipaka mind. If a kusala mind or in the kusala mind or akusala mind, it is more obvious. So kusala is the way to go to destination. Akusala is the way to go to bad destination. This one is because of very quiet type, like similar to kusala only, but will not produce result because it itself it is a result. So because of result of mind, just similar to kusala. So, but not active, will not produce a result. So all these factors actually very quiet mind, not easy to know, not obvious like javanas, like our sleeping mind. Totally we don't know, something like this. So all factors are quietly happening because that is a vipaka bhajayo, not so active. Like a picture or image in the mirror, based on person have to show, have to move. Yeah. So next one is jhana. Jhana. Edikaha imeja. So jhana factor is a vedana. That is a jhana factor. Ekagata, that is a samadhi, jhana factor. Vidaka, vichara, jhana factor. Piti also, jhana factors. Jhana means seeing closely. Seeing closely. So these factors are taking the object closely. So in this way, they support materialities. So they will take objects at the same time. They will produce these, not produce, support kamacharupas. Kamacharupas. As a sajada, like a co-rising or rising in together. So all we have checked, that is based on how we check is like a big sajada is 4. Sajada, Nesya, Atiaukita. After that, like we will check Nyasan, Wewi, Inyaminya, Sampyoda, Webeoda, and Vibhaga. But this is because of Nama to Rupa, no Inyaminya, no Sampyoda. Only Vibhaga and Webeoda only. We check. That is a middle Sahajada 4. So small Sahajada is He, Di, Ga, Ha, A, Me, Ja. This is we are checking one by one. Okay, next one. Next one is Kamade to Kapati Sandi Kamacharupa, except Hadaya Vatu. You may, in this case, know like know that arrow is not like that. Only you may see circle. That arrow you may need to delete. So in my paper I delete. So only like a Batui about the Jawayo, you see that within that. So in the Klaba, not only in that Klaba, also the other Klaba also you can do the same thing. Batui about the Jawayo, or the other Klaba, 3 Klaba, or you can do Batui about the Jawayo. So that is 4 elements. 4 elements are like a Mahabhuta, Upada, Rupana, or Mahabhuta, Inyaminya. Inyaminya is supporting each other. Because of Batawi are elements, Abo, Dejo, Vayo can be. In the same way, because of Vayo, like a wind element, the other can have. These 4 elements are supporting each other. So it is inya-minya. You see, you see 5 Paccayas. 4 Paccayas are surely everywhere. If you decide, maybe first of all you need to do a group, because within one club they are rising together. So Sahajata group within one club. So that is a rupa to rupa. So between abote jawayo, rupa to rupa. Yeah, rupa to rupa. They support each other because of this inya-minya paccaya. Yeah, because of rising together, Sahajata paccaya. They depend on each other, Nesaya paccaya. As a presence, Ati paccaya. As a no absence, Avigata paccaya. So also can support, but we can support about the jawayo, about can support between the jawayo, like that. Because of this, they are inya-minya, supporting each other. So everything, even in small things, surely these 4 will help. If one fail, the other cannot help. So because of this, inya-minya paccaya, rupa to rupa. So in Pali, Mahabhuta, inya-minya, Sahajata paccaya. In the same way, Nesaya paccaya, Mahabhuta, inya-minya, Nesaya paccaya, Ati paccaya, Avigata paccaya. So we can find that sentence. Inya-minya also we can find Mahabhuta, inya-minya paccaya. Next one is like Bhovenga mind movement. Bhovenga mind movement support Paṭṭhāna rupa. When Bhovenga arises, although our arrow is going in there, when Bhovenga arises, Paṭṭhāna rupa not yet finished. Because they can last 70 mind moment, still alive. So those are arising before, but of course Bhovenga is arising late. So which group? Paccayata. So behind one spot, faster one, Paccayata group. That is the Bhovenga Namakanda, Bhovenga mind moment, support Paṭṭhāna rupa. Although we go back, actually, that's being alive, still alive. So those are rupas. Rupa can last 70 mind moment. So now just 1 mind moment. Because of this nama support Paṭṭhāna rupa. So nama is arising late, Paṭṭhāna is arising before. So later cause support the other one. Like children to parents. Parents is arising before children, but children can support parents. So because of parents' long life, children can support, not to be reborn, to exist, to stand, like that. Hadaya Vatu is Hadaya Vatu later I think may show, two arrow, can be. So as a I think 2 arrow better. So support rupa. It is a Paccayata group. Go into Paccayata group. So Paccayas if a Paccayata surely 4 Paccaya, we no need to choose. Once decide Paccayata. So 4 Paccaya. One is a Paccayata, rising late. This is a rising late. Like children to parents. So this Paccaya is not to produce, to sustain, to maintain. So supporting is 2 ways. One thing is to produce. Next one is to maintain. So this Paccaya is not to produce, to maintain. So Vichajada, Vipayota, because of Nama to Rupa, Vipayota, Vichajada, Vipayota. Ati, as a presence, yeah, this is Nama Noyatai, as a presence. Also, Avikata, as a no absence, no absence. Okay, we will move to the next one. Next one is what is that? Okay. Jivita. Slowly, no problem. I can rest. Jivita. Jivita in the Klaba, maybe if no hurry or two, so two Jivita. Jivita, you know, within one Klaba. Jivita support the other rupas within one Klaba. That is which group? Which group? Rupa Jivitendriya group. You may see group of Paccayas. Yeah, that is you may say Sahajata, but in the Sahajata factor, no have such things. So that is a separate, staying separately. Rupa Jivita group, Rupa Jivitendriya group. So yeah, you may write a note, although it is Sahajata arising together, but grouping separately. So as a Rupa Jivitendriya, Indriya Paccaya, as a Indriya Paccaya. Indriya is like a city king, not the whole country, can control about the city gates, so some gates only. In the same way, this is Jivita, how to protect, how to control. For example, in our body there is a Jivita Rupa. Because of Jivita Rupa, our body not found. Although stay long time not yet found. You know, once a Jivita gone, become dead body, at that time the body start to spoil, start to form. No life faculty protect. So no more life faculty. Now we have that life faculty, that factor. That factor is protect, especially karma born materialities. So not found. Mind born and temperature born, no need to protect. Because of mind born, we have a mind. So this mind will protect. Temperature, we have a temperature now. Karma is a long time ago, our karma. Mother is staying away. Because of no mother, like this mother, Jivita. Jivita is a second mother, like that. Life faculty support Kamaja Rupa. So it is Indriya Paccaya, protect, not to found. Ati Paccaya as a presence. Because arising together, Jivita is still alive. So in the same way, Avikata Paccaya, as a Avikata, no absence. Next one is Dihetuka. Dihetuka Okata Kama Chara Kusala Kama. Only 2 arrows, maybe. From some time in the past. What? Dihetuka Okata Kama Kusala Kama. Dihetuka is 3-rooted. Okata is superior. Kama Kusala Kama. Kusala Kama is a Kusala Chirana. So because of this bhasa is a 3-rooted bhasa, his Kusala is must be 3-rooted, must be superior. Superior means not surrounded by akusala. So akusala. If it's surrounded by akusala, that karma is not superior, not okata, inferior. So if you do kusala, you need to have a three-rooted. One is knowledge, important one. Must have a knowledge. For example, now you are listening in Dhamma, so kusala. If you understand, this is a good deed, may have a good result. So that is a knowledge. So three-rooted kusala. If you don't know this is a good deed or bad deed, just doing. So if it's a kusala, but no knowledge. So Diyaduka means kusala and understanding karma and karma result. Good or bad, like that. So okata means not surrounded by akusala. Surrounded by akusala. Surrounded by akusala means if you listen Dhamma talk, so happily, it is not surrounded by akusala. If you want to go back, have appointment, Pande no stopping. So maybe it is surrounded by akusala, may not be okata, superior. So must be superior, must be three-rooted. If so, you can get this three-rooted bhasa. So now he is already fixed three-rooted bhasa. So if his karma must be three-rooted, must be superior, like that. So karma is a chirana. Kusala karma is a chirana associated with kusala. Because of human, this one is a human meditator. So his karma is a kusala karma. Chirana in the past. So karma, kusala karma. Here karma is a chirana. Another one of jnana sampayutta mahakusala. Maybe chaita chetasika. Episode chaita also, chetasika also. How many picture? Only one picture. Episode chirana. Episode you should take only chirana. Like Diyaduka kusala karma. You may write fully. The kusala karma means kusala chirana. Associated one of four jnana sampayutta mahakusala. Associated. Not chaita chetasika, just chirana. Chirana. If so, karma pachyo chirana is. Kusala karma, vipakana, khandana, kadada charupana, karma pachena pachyo. That is our Pali. So, chirana supports this kadada rupa, kamaja rupa. So, that's a karma pachyo. That karma is a nanak, we call it nanakanika karma. So, cause is a long time ago, effect is now, like a Paṭṭhāna time. So, cause and effect a bit far. That is only two group. One group like a Bhakdupa and Karma. So, this is because of just chirana to materiality. So, no Bhakdupa nesya. Just a karma bhajiyo. You see karma and bhakdupa group. Because of nama to kamacharupa. So if kamacharupa, no bhakdupa. Yeah, you see bhakdupa nesya and nanakanika karma group. You may see number 3. Strong or not strong chirana, kamacharupa, only karma. Strong and not strong chirana, kamacharupa is only karma. Because the Bhakdupa, in the Bhakdupa effect, no rupa. In the Bhakdupa effect, no rupa. Because of this Bhakdupa no have. Karma bhajiyo only. Here, nama to rupa only. Karma to rupa. So, rupa as a effect, only karma. Bhakdupa no have a rupa as a effect. So only choose one bhajiya, like a seed. And that chetana is a seed to produce this present life. So that karma is maybe long times ago, maybe previous life, or maybe long times ago, anything possible. Even like eons, it is possible. So, okay, next one. All the picture. All the picture. All these are finished. So, yeah, this is for the rupa. For the rupa. Next one is Hadaya Vatu. Hadaya Vatu. Hadaya Vatu. You may show. Because previously we have done about the rupa, except Hadaya Vatu. So now Hadaya Vatu. Previously that klaba we don't say, only the other two klaba. So now about the Hadaya Vatu, how is it different? So Hadaya Vatu differences is the other rupa, mentality support the other rupa, but the other rupa not support back mentality. So Hadaya Vatu is different. Hadaya Vatu is the base of mind. Mind support Hadaya Vatu. Hadaya Vatu also support back to the mind as a base. So because of this, Inya Minya include Hadaya Vatu. It's Inya Manya. Special one is Inya Minya. So in the Sajada, so if a mentality support the other rupa, no Inya Minya. Mentality support the other rupa, but the other rupa no support back mentality. Only mentality support rupa, rupa no support mentality. But Hadaya Vatu is different, because of mind have to exist on the heart base. So Hadaya Vatu support mind as a base. Because of this, differences is Inya Manya, Anya Manya Paccaya. So mentality support Hadaya Vatu support materiality. The other like 4 elements, those are all the same. Jivita or like that. The other things are the same. Only Sahajata case different. Hadaya Vatu support mentality. Mentality also support Hadaya Vatu. So Inya Manya Paccaya. About the Nama to Rupa, Nama to Rupa, Rupa to Nama, like that. Especially Nama to Rupa. So Nama support Hadaya Vatu. Hadaya Vatu will support back Nama. So it is Anya Manya. Not just co-arising. Not just arising together. Supporting him back. Rupa Sahajada. Or Rupa Sahajada. If so, we may have like 4 elements support. 4 elements support Upada Rupa. Previously, so why not put Rupa to like 4 elements to the other Rupa? Maybe Charo, correct? Yeah. So previously, like 4 element to 4 element only. So actually should have a 4 element to 4 element to the other rupa. Within one klaba, 4 element to upada rupa. So like in the Paṭṭhāna Mahabuddha upada rupana. So here also should have like those are Sajada, Nesya, Ati is Mahabuddha to Upada Rupa. So actually, Mahabuddha to Mahabuddha is Inya Minya include. If Mahabuddha to Upada Rupa, Inya Minya not include. Only 4 Paccaya, Sajada. So maybe he writes according to Siaro's book. Sometimes may forget something. So as a Paṭṭhāna learning, we understand 4 element to 4 element is Iññamiñña. 4 element to the other rupa, like, for example, Patri, Abo, Tejo, Vayo, those are 4 elements. The other Vana, Gandha, Rasa, Oja, Jivita, Hariya is, that is Upada Rupa. And so 4 element to 4 element, each other is Iññamiñña include. But 4 element to the other rupas, just Sahajata, Nesya, Ati, Avigata, no Iññamiñña. So Paṭṭhāna is Mahabuddha, Iññamiñña, Sahajata, Paccayas, Paccayas. Mahabuddha, Upada, Rupana, no Iññamiñña. Sahajata, Paccayas, Paccayas. Like that. So, if he is not wrong, so in the previous session, Mahabuddha to Mahabuddha also should write. Mahabuddha to 4 the other 4 element to 4 element also should write. 4 element to the other rupa also should write. So, in the same way, here is Iññamiñña no have. That means Mahabuddha to the other rupa. 4 element to the other rupa. If 4 element to 4 element, that is Iññamiñña also were include. So Haryavatu only should have a different sense, like a nama to rupa. Nama to rupa, at that time Iññamiñña include. Because Haryavatu can spot back to the nama, like that. Only should be that only differences. So we may make a note for that. To ask Sayadaw or something like this. So Paṭṭhāna is to discern completely. This is like that's how we should go. Something. This arrangement is a bit to remember, a bit difficult. Anyway, understanding is okay because of many concepts, condition like previous Bhavanga to previous Chuti to Pradisandhi. We understand Bhavanga to Kamajarupa. So within 1 moment, Kama to Pradisandhi. So for the Pradisandhi mind, to be Pradisandhi mind, we have many conditions. Many conditions like within 1 moment condition. Before like a Chuti supporting way and Kama supporting way in this way. So that is practically practicing way arranged by our Sayadaw. So previous learning way is according to Hetu Paccaya, like their sequence is a Hetu Aramana Adipati. So this sequence is just a process. Pradisandhi Bhavanga will go like that. Okay, next one. We are going like a Nama Sajada, Rupa Sajada. Now for Nama Kanda as a Paccayas. For Nama Kanda as a Paccayas. Yeah, for Nama Kanda as a Paccayas. So, Chuti to Pradisandhi, it is clear, Anandara. Chuti to Pradisandhi. So, Bhavanga to Pradisandhi Kamajarupa is, it is also clear, Paccayada. But within 1 moment, my moment, how we arrange. First of all, Nama to Rupa, but not include Haryavatu. Second, Nama to Haryavatu. Second, Nama to Haryavatu. Like that, within Haryavatu. Within Haryavatu is, within Haryavatu Kalaba. That's Mahabuddha to Mahabuddha, Mahabuddha to Upada Rupa. Medu, Jivita to the other Rupa, Ahara to the other Rupa, in this way. So, now we will go like Nama to Nama. Because previously, Nama to Rupa, or Rupa to Rupa. This one is Nama to Nama. So, maybe be a 1 arrow. Like that. So that is these are Chaita Chetasika. Chaita Chetasika to Chaita Chetasika. That is in the Pradisandhi mind moment. Chaita minds arise in this way together. They support each other. Maybe one is a cause, the other is an effect. According to 5 aggregates, 4 Namakanda, One is a cause, the other three is the effect. Two is a cause, two is the effect. Three is a cause, one is the effect. May divide like that. So, if so, it is a nama to nama. So, first of all, it is very sure. Sajata Paccaya, Naisya Paccaya, Adhipaccaya, Avigata Paccaya. The other only we will check nya, inya minya or not. Inya minya or not. Huh? Nya, inya minya kin or not? Nama to nama. Huh? Kin, yeah. Chataro Kanda Arubino, inya minya, Sajata Paccaya Paccaya. Yeah. Seem to be familiar. Seem to be familiar. Huh? So, because of those are nama to nama, enya menya. Chataro Kanda Arubino, enya menya. Like that. This is sentence. So, nya, after nya, sampayota. Sampayota. Chatumadu or not. Sampayota, association. Yeah, sampayota can be. Because there is a arubino. Chataro Kanda Arubino. Inya minya. Sampayota Paccaya Paccaya. Like that. So, Nyasan, wait. Wait payota or not? Rubino Dhamma, Arubina Dhammana. Arubino Dhamma, Rubina Dhammana. Wait payota, have or not? Huh? There's a Rupa to Nama or Nama to Rupa or Nama to Nama. Nama to Nama is only Sampayota. No Vipayota. So, Sampayota and Vipayota not together. If there is a Sampayota, no Vipayota. Like that. No. So, this is a Sampayota, no Vipayota. Nyasan, Vipaka, can or not? Vipaka. This is a Vipaka mind moment or the other mind moment. Paṭṭhāna is a Vipaka mind moment or Vipaka mind moment. And if so, we have a Vipaka. So we have checked for things nya, san, we. Vipayota cannot have, the other can. So after that we will check he do. He do is loba dosa moha, aloba adosa amoha. So if there is this things, can be hedu paccaya. So, you know aloba adosa amoha, you can see. If aloba adosa amoha is a cause, that is a hedu paccaya. But if the other is a cause, no hedu paccaya. Hedu paccaya can be, you trying to divide yourself when you are meditating. Aloba adosa amoha is a cause, the other is effect. If so, you can be hedu paccaya. Hedu paccaya. So, adhipati is a cannot have in the Paṭṭhāna time. Paṭṭhāna time is just you are start to be human. How can you begin? So, how can you be strong like that? So, kam is kama. Chirana. Chirana have or no? Chirana is associated. If Chirana is a cause, Kama will have. Edi Kaha, Ahara. Ahara is a Chaita, Phassa, Vedana. Huh? Yeah, Chaita, Phassa, Chirana. Yeah. Chaita, Phassa, Chirana. If they are cause, that is a Kama Paccaya. Edi Kaha, Ahara. Ahara is what are they? Huh? Ahara already. Eri kaha Indriya Paccaya. Indriya Paccaya is Chaita is a Manindriya. Vedana is a Sukhindriya, Dukhindriya, Somnasindriya, Domanasindriya, Upakindriya, Vedana. Jivita is a Jivita Indriya. Ekagata is a Samadhindriya. Vitaka Vichara. Viriya is a Viriya Indriya. Sada, Sati is a Stindariya. Aloba adosa. Amoha is a Benyindariya. Ninyadanya Sami Dindariya. Inyindariya, Inyada Windariya. Those are Indariyas. If those are cause, the others are effect, Indriya Paccaya. Edikaha A Mega. Mega is Vedana, Chirana, Juda. Ekagata Sama Samadhi. Sama Samadhi. Ekagata. Vidaka is Sama Sankappa. Vichara is Viriya Sama Vayama. Sati Sama Sati. Panya Sama Daithi. If they are cause, Mega Paccaya. A Meja. Next one is Jhana. Jhana is Vedana also Jhana. Vedana. Vedana is Jhana. Next one, Ekagata is Jhana. Vidaka, Jhana, Vichara also Jhana factor. Piti also Jhana factor. Those are Jhana factors. If they are called as a cause, you take. The others are effect. If so, Jhana Paccaya. They are like by seeing the object closely, support the other factors. So, those are Sahajada, Nama Sahajada. So, because of this Paccaya, you see, Sahajada, Inyamenya, Nesaya, Vipaka, Sambyoda, Ati, Avikada, Hedu, Sahajada, Ahara, Indriya, Jhana Mega. So, not have a Vipyoda because of Nama to Nama, no Nama to Rupa, Rupa to Nama. So, no Vipyoda. The adipati is because of Patisandi time, no adipati. Edikaha, A, Me, Cha. Okay. So, it is a Nama to Nama finished. Rupa to Nama, Nama to Rupa. Arrow is Hariya to support Nama. Hariya to support Nama. Yes, that is they are rising together because of this Sahajata group, because of within one moment. So, Sahajata, if so, Sahajata Nesya Atiya Vikata, that is very sure. But the others are what have Inyaminya, because of Hariya to support Nama as a base. So, Inyaminya. Nama also support. You may be arrow back. You may put another arrow. Nama to Hariya. So, Hariya to Nama, Nama to Hariya. Not like the other Rupa. The other Rupas are Nama support the other Rupa, but the other Rupa not support Nama. So, Sahajata only, not Inyaminya. So, Hariya is different. Nama support Hariya. Hariya support Nama as a base. That is the Inyaminya. Inyaminya is vice versa. Huh? Vice versa. Vice versa. Mature. Another one is mature. Mutual. Mutual, like vice versa, mutual. Anyamanya. So, Nesya Vipyoda. Vipyoda have no Sambyoda, And then the 6 days. Because of Nama to Rupa, Rupa to Nama. No mixing, no Sambyoda. Next one is Aramana. So, what is the object of this Patisandi? Aramana. So, Kama or Kama Nimitta, Kati Nimitta. So, in the previous life, near that the moment, so there is an object. Near that the moment, someone may see his karma, like listening in Paṭṭhāna, maybe. So, that's karma, or may see bandits, or flowers, or companies. That's a karma nimitta. Or may see destinations, maybe mansion, or human life. If a human life, maybe if you were reborn in Singapore, like a Buddha. So, Malayu, huh? Malayu, you may see that. That is a Kadinimeta destination sign. So, one of this object, that is because it is object, sure the Aramana Paccaya. Aramana Paccaya, sure. So here only one Aramana Paccaya. Only one like Aramana Paccaya. So not writing the others. But we are Aramana groups are Aramana groups is 8 Paccaya. We may need to check 8 Paccaya. So another one to check is Adhipati Upanasya. Adhipati Upanasya is like Loba may take a Nipana Rupa or something. This is not Loba mind. Next one is Mahakusala 8, Mahakiriya 8. So this is not Mahakusala 8, Mahakiriya 8. Next one is Lokodara Chaita. This is not Lokodara Chaita. So because of this, Adhipati Upanasya cannot include. Because you may check the cause of the causes or in the Adhipati Paccaya, Aramana Adhipati Paccaya. So in the Aramana Adhipati Paccaya, the cause are Loba Mula Chaita, or Mahakusala 8, or Mahakiriya 8, I think. Another one is a Lokodara Chaita. So these are causes of the Aramana Adhipati. So this mind is no kusala actually, vipaka mind. So cannot be Adhipati and Upanasya. So how about the others like Burejada, Nesaya? Those are usually, I think, vases, like eye vase, ear vase, nose vase, tongue vase, body vase, heart vase. So in this case, nama to that those are not base. The usually kama nimeta, kati nimeta is usually like a not base. Usually not base. If a base, some may be possible like to take their base as an object. That is only a little bit need to think, can be or not. Bodhisattva mind maybe they're newly reborn. Yeah, Bodhisattva mind, their base is within one mind moment. So because of this, base also cannot be. Kama nimitta, kati nimitta is not their base. Maybe previous life he may see his base, heart base. But this heart base is another. So Bodhisattva is dependent on this heart base. So not dependent on past base. So because of this, Aramana to check, one thing is Adhipati Upanasya, you check first. What are their causes? You need to know. Their cause is Krita Chaita, Mahakusala, Mahakiriya, and Lokodara. This Chaita is not included into that. So another Nesya Burejata Vipyoda Atiyaukata, usually bases. So Kamanimeta Kadinimeta is not this base. So because of this, only one Aramana Paccaya. Anandara is next one, previous life Chuti Chaita Chetasika. Only Chaita Chetasika not included. Because of this is we want to say Anandara. Namekanda, Napona Mekanda. So Chuti for Namekanda to Patisandi Chaita. After Chuti Patisandi. Although we say in previous life, this life, as a mind moment, they are very near. So it is Anandra. Once Chuti passed away, Chuti Chaita finished, Patisandi come out. So it is because of no gaps in between, it is Anandara Paccaya. Support as a Anandra group. So Namakanda to Namakanda. Anandra is not include Rupa. So if Anandra to choose, Anandra, Samanandra, Upanasya, Nati Vikata, that is a very sure every time. We no need to choose, we no need to check. What we need to check is Asevana. Asevana is a Javana to Javana only. Here is not Javana, like so no Asivana. Next one is Karma. Karma is Chetana. Only Mega Chetana to Phala. Nandra Karma is only Mega Chetana to Phala. Pattern fruition. Because of Mega is a Kusala, Phala is a result. It is only Anandra Karma. So this is not Anandra Karma. So only Paccaya is only as a usual, Anandra, Samanandra, Upanesaya, Nati Vikata only. Not include Asivana, not include Karma. So it is Anandra Paccaya. So as a Anandra, as a very dependent, and as a no absence, as no presence, Nati. Because after passed away only, this one can arise. So the other support as a not having. And so when this consciousness arises, Chuti already passed away. So Nati Paccaya, Vikata Paccaya. Supports without having. Oh, next one. Okay, Nanakanika Karma and Bhakatupa. Okay. From sometimes in the past, Dukkha, three-rooted, Okata, superior, Karma Kusala, because of human, Karma Kusala, Karma is a Chirana. Actually, should not be just a Chirana. You may Karma Kusala, one of four Jnana Sampayutta, Mahakusala. Maybe you may write Karma Vachara. I think write Dear Dukkha Ogata, one of Jnana Sampayutta Mahakusala, Chaita Chetasika, Namakanda. Because of Bhakatupa, not just a Karma. Karma is just a Chirana. It is a Chirana also, the other Chaita Chetasika also. So, Chirana will support this Nama as a Karma, Bhakatupa Karma, because of very far. Now you are listening Dhamma talk, but the result is later well reborn as in the Deva. So result is a bit far, maybe after 40 years, 50 years, like that. So it is a Nanakanika Karma. If this is Chirana support Deva life, it is a Karma. But not only Chirana we have now, the other mental factors, Chaita Chetasika. If this Chaita Chetasika supports the Deva life, it is a Bhakatupa Nesaya. Can be two. Chirana is as a Karma, the others are. Chirana is here, Paccaya is 2 or 1? Or Paccaya is 2? Huh? If Paccaya is 2, should be Karma. Should be Karma. Because the Chirana only can be Karma Paccaya. Should be Karma. Yeah, you need to write back. So we choose a Chirana. There is just Chirana is a Karma Paccaya also, and the Bhakatupa also. If the other factors you take as a cause, just the Bhakatupa will not be Karma. Because the Karma cause is only Chirana. Like Kusala Karma, Vipakana Khandana, Kadada Charupana, Karma Paccaya Paccaya. Like that. Karma is only one factor. Bhakatupa is many factors. If you want to include Karma Paccaya, yeah, it should be Chirana. If so, can be both. I think we seem to be left the other factors. They're the same thing, like except Chirana, The other factors, the other factors support these mentalities. If so, just Bhakatupa Nesaya. No Karma. Because of not Chirana. That is also one of notice. Although we don't have here. So You understand? Yeah. So that karma group, in the karma group, like our mind, there is a chetana, there is the other factors. If this chetana support this paṭṭhāna, that is can be karma, can be bhakdupa. But if the other group support this mind, only can be bhakdupa, cannot be karma, because the karma factor is a chetana only. So, but in this chart, not yet having the other factors, So in this book, so and that is also possible. If so, bhakdupa karma. Chetana support mentalities. That is a bhakdupa karma both. The other mental factor support this mind only bhakdupa. About this two things can be just karma, can be just bhakdupa, also can be both. For example, chetana to kamajarupa. Chetana to kamajarupa is just karma. Chetana to these three klapa, very funny or square klapa. So chetana to this klapa is that is only karma paccaya, because of bhakdupa no have rupa as a result, like that. So that is just karma. If the other factor, except chetana, support mentality, if so, just bhakdupa, no karma. If chetana support mentality, that's both, bhakdupa also, karma also. So that is how they practice, meditative practice. Now only we are, this one is just a paṭṭhāna mind moment. Paṭṭhāna mind moment. So we may have like a bhavanga mind moment. You need to do like if you after that you go to like a indoor process, like a bhavanga, 5 hour body consciousness, 5 hour body consciousness. After that unconsciousness, you can go in this way. You can go in this way in each. So how many conditions supporting for the paṭṭhāna mind? So how many conditions, in which way they support, as a sahajata group or as a vichajata group, something like this. But after listening in this way, the others are quite similar, because the paṭṭhāna is quite very complicated, like a past karma or object also very different. For example, if we say I'm process, like we seeing color as an object, our mind factors as a sahajata, something like this. So those can be, for example, light. Those are upanasya, dwelling in place or something like this. So not so difficult. That's I think we may not need to teach in each, because we also only within was only one day left. So showing a method how meditate practice. If you continue to read English translation about the Sarah's book, I think you may be able to understand by getting in this method. So previous teaching is according sequences according to Hetu Paccaya, Aramana Paccaya, like that. We go according to Paccayas sequence. This one is according to process. According to process. Meditative practice usually according to process. But if you are reciting Paṭṭhāna, you can also practice something like a Cakkayarana, Cakkhuviññāna Dhātuya, just you trying to think. Eye sensitivity support eye consciousness in this way. So that is another way. This way is like done by, arranged by Pa-Auk. Maybe he may has a teacher's method, something like this. we don't know. Anyway, we see like in the Phật Theology's book, doing it in this way. So, Paṭṭhāna is you can play in many different ways. So, if you know more, you can do many different ways. So, doing it in this way. I think we should stop. Next time, I may try to teach Upanishya Paccaya in the other session. So, about meditation method, I think just one moment enough. Okay, so we should stop. If there is a question, you can ask. Time is a bit late. If you want to know something, you can ask. So we are doing sharing merit. Idam me bonyam asawakayam wahang hodu. Idam me bonyam nibbanasa paccayo hodu. Mama bonya bhagam sabba saddhanam bhajemi te sabe me samam bonya bhagam lavantu sadhu sadhu sadhu.